right, welcome to round 3, everyone. Let's tell our players they are good to go. We've got NotoriousGHP at the bottom of your screen. We've got Applechips at the top. And we are ready to go. This is an interesting hand. It's pretty power heavy for Notorious, but it's not bad, though. I mean, you can draw some action off of Grenahan. Display of Menace is a great value card. I wonder if he's going to keep this one.
Yeah, I am not familiar enough with the deck, or not good enough with the deck to know if you have a high chance of drawing a better hand. But I think you can. But this is in no way something I wouldn't keep. Like Grenahan is guaranteed to get you something like a playable rather than just drawing cards and it potentially being a ton of power. He does actually throw it back.
Throw it back here. I'm gonna keep. Actually, gonna go to 6. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that previous hand wasn't really playable.
We're gonna go to 6 here, but a pretty good 6, I guess. If you're gonna go to 6, you've got a Kato, you've got a Smuggler, display of 2 Smugglers, and a display of Menace.
I'm not sure which position I like more here, to be honest. I think having that Whispering Wind.
Yeah,
I was going to say
the same thing. The Whispering Wind seems like having your 2-drop be Whispering Wind is so much better than having it be Kato at this point.
And I'm pretty sure we see here Whispering Wind discarding the Occultist. Yeah, for sure. And then crawling back the Occultist.
Get it for free. Yeah, so good. And then you can pitch the Cultist to just get a free 1/1. That's just ridiculous value. Paid 0 power.
He had the Mother of Skies in hand, right? I'm surprised he didn't play it first.
Did he or did he draw it? I don't remember if he drew it off of the.
Yeah. No, I think he drew it off for his turn.
Yeah, then.
Oh, maybe. Oh, no. I think you're right. Yeah, maybe he drew it off the Crafty. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But maybe you missed that. Doesn't matter now. But yeah, just look at how much value that is. Just so much value getting off of that Whispering Wind with Kroll. Now
like this both is turn 4.
Yeah. It's gonna. I mean, turn 4 is not even over yet. Turn 4 is just beginning. Yeah. Discard some more things. I wonder if you even display.
I'm not even sure what I do here.
The display. Pitch the Broken Contract. Get a Grenahan. I like that. Now, do you pitch the Kato?
I was thinking the same thing. I was considering maybe pitching the Kato to get us to get this get the Trove. Yeah, there you go.
Works. All right, here comes Grenahan, and you get a 1/2 out of it. Drawing, let's see, drawing a Smuggler off the draw, so that's pretty good too.
So Notorious does get a free Smuggler here with the same trick Applechips used to get the Crafty.
Yeah, that's the only thing with this being a mirror is your opponent can get a ton of that value too. So even though Applechips just went screaming out of the gates with value, it's not like Notorious can't catch up. Like this deck is full of ways to catch up on card advantage and board advantage.
For sure, yeah.
But I think it's good for Applechips though that GHP had to use Open Contract on the Mother of Skies. Like that's a good value for you. You basically got that unit for free. You got a 1/2 out, and now GHP had to go to the market to get a removal spell for it, and that's a good way to pull ahead on card advantage as well.
I'm pretty sure actually Open Contract. I'm not sure if this is the case or not, but just on paper, Open Contract seems like an insane play against the Trove deck because this messes up all of your Trove lines, I believe.
It's true.
Oh, but GHP actually just folds it up right here.
Just tossed it in right there. So Applechips going to take that one. Applechips going to go up on a quick game. That was just so much value right out of the gates, as we mentioned. And I think that key was getting that Whispering Wind on turn 2. I think they were on the play as well. Yeah, being able to be the first one to act and having the better 2-drop there just really shut the door pretty quickly for Applechips.
I'm thinking if Applechips might have been able to get out of it with just like some display of Menace shenanigans. But no, I think there were too many X2s on the board for that to work out. And he wasn't drawing any power, which I think is the main reason why he just scooped it up right there.
Yep, potentially. But yeah, just too much value to overcome. So well played by Applechips. They're going to take game 1. These Trove mirrors can also be crazy once you get Shrine Online because you can just go back and forth. But thankfully, they do have the display of menaces, which can help from getting too out of hand. Answer a pesky.
Oh, actually, I just noticed that Applechips is not running the 2x Defile. He's running 2x Seer.
That's interesting. It's different.
I'm not actually sure why, because that means he can't deal with the opposing Blight Pass smugglers, nor can he deal with opposing Mother of Skies.
Yeah. Vine Grafters out of some of the Shadow decks. Interesting. We'd have to ask. I don't know if there's 3 damage to the face can't make a difference. I don't think.
I think if
I guess
you're
it
in that
takes
position,
out
yeah,
it takes out Speaking Circle. There's a difference. So you
Ooh,
can take out some sights with it. I don't know if that's why, but that seems to be one advantage of choosing Seer. If they're going to hit most things, then maybe you're choosing to hit a few less units, but take out pesky sights.
yeah. I'm not sure if I like it, to be honest. I am honestly thinking, though, if just going for an early open contract, like GHP has now done again, I think that might be one of those sneaky things, just like the Grand Suppressor, that might just throw this deck out of balance. Like, it doesn't stop the value in the same way that Grand Suppressor does. I'm just thinking if I'm pretty sure it messes up your Trove lines significantly.
All right, Mother of Skies into that smuggler. See what Applechips is going to go grab with that. Seer also being a fast spell might make a difference.
Defile is as well, though, right?
Remember.
Pretty sure Defile is a fast spell. And we're not seeing any broken starts here with the Whispering Wind, at least. But they have both gone for the broken contract, so I think both players also knowing that broken contract does mess up these Trove lines.
Yeah, I'm going to take that open contract. So, open contract, the text says kill a unit with 4 cost or less, reduce the cost of each unit in its owner's deck by 1. That does complicate some of those lines a little bit when the cost of the spells matter. All right, going to grab a Grenadin drone off of that. Also has a Kato here. Kindling Carver, the draw for GHP.
I'm surprised how far ahead Applechips got in just like cards in hand in this match.
Mm-hmm. No one to hold him for a broken contract. Here you go. This is the going up the ladder here a little bit. Broken contract going to get a 2-drop, which allows him to play a Defile. Now Bright
I'm
Pot
actually
Smuggler is
very
going to move it up to
surprised.
3.
We didn't see an open contract last turn from Applechips, which I'm pretty sure he could have done last turn.
Mm-hmm. It does have it in hand.
The
Yeah.
Trove was out, right?
Yes, I believe it was.
Wow, I'm very surprised he didn't just opt for an open contract then.
Ooh, Natural Curl off the top. That's going to be able to get Mother of Skies reanimated here. And then play out a Kato as well, which is going to get another 1-2. And here comes that Seer to take out one of these Kindling Carvers. An open contract going to take care of another one. So Applechips wants to get that card advantage off the board.
I think GHP is just looking, not in a great spot again. Like he is drawing some pretty solid
some
cards,
bangers,
but
yeah. Yeah, I got to know when to hold them as well.
oh, that might actually make a big difference here.
Yeah, so here comes that know when to hold them. Go get a Krull. Let's see what we get back. 4 in the process, but we get back a Smuggler.
Yep.
Go for the Shrine. Strange Burglar as well.
Yeah, he's just looking to go ham with the beats.
Yeah. Setting up for some big attacks. Let's see if Applechips can do anything about it. Applechips draws a Trove, so just a Trove and a Krull in hand. Now GHP... Yeah, so you can sack a unit off of the Strange Burglar. That is a little awkward. It's not your best sack outlet because it does exhaust the Burglar and loses a unit to do it.
It does draw him into more gas though, which is
does draw into more
pretty
gas,
useful
so that's true.
I'm wondering if he has to go for it this turn or if he can just afford to craft the Occultist.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Can you crafty and then do the Strange Burglar next turn? But gonna go for it this turn. Also allows you to play a
and hitting a Krull.
But no power left off the Krull.
No power, yeah. That is very unfortunate.
So that's not bad. But I wonder if Applechips seems like Applechips has some good blocks though.
Yeah. And I'm kind of scared. Is that Kato on enough units already?
I don't think so, but potentially. No, just 3.
No, okay.
Well, that is going to put GHP back up to 26. So Applechips not anywhere close to winning off of mediocre beats this game. Because those 1-2 flyers are good, but yeah, no. So unfortunately, the difference here is that Applechips has the board with the units, but doesn't have any engine on at all. Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, he's Trove. Yeah,
love it.
I
love it.
Still there.
The Trove was just there, so being able to play out, sack the Kato, get a 1/1, and that's going to get a 2-drop. That's going to get you to Seer. Renahen. Nice.
But see, this is what I mean. Where it's like the Defile would have been at least able to kill the 1/4.
Yeah.
Like I suppose he's just searing the Smuggler here in case he can find a 3-drop and then display. But yeah, he can't do that this turn.
No.
Oh, but he doesn't have any 3-drops in his deck because all of his 3-drops have been turned into 2-drops.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just see a face?
So confusing. Sorry, FPS. Thank you so much for the follow. Well, drew a display anyway, but unfortunately, no more power. Cast it.
I think he should have just said face, because he wouldn't have had any power to cast a display. I think. Oh, this is a big attack for Notorious here.
I mean, that was a good turn by Applechips, but I'm worried that GHP is just still has a lot of the value here.
Oh, and that's a broken contract. Yeah, he just plays out a drone, a crafty with a unit, a smuggler.
Yeah, there's a lot of units coming down here.
This looks insane.
Gonna get a Krull,
and the Krull. Yeah. Oh.
Oof.
This might just be game right here because that's. Does he have another Krull in his market? Can he just like shuffle Krulls here?
Yeah, there you go.
He does. He does. Yeah.
Another Krull. That's going to get back another one. This is going to be
another
lot
merchant.
of units this turn.
Oh my god. And this just shows the crazy potential you can pull out in one turn with this deck.
Now, Applechips has a lot of jump blockers, but
I think the life total that GHP is going to be on is going to be pretty unsurmountable.
Yeah. Now discarding both those Krulls. Let's get another 1/1 off of that. Oh, hitting a broken contract.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Look at this.
What an
so
insane
much
turn.
Damage. Absolutely insane turn. Man, this deck can do
some
broken things.
Oh no, wait, never mind. I didn't see the units up top there behind the hand cam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8 blockers. 2 with lifesteal, so at a virtual 16, block 8 units, 1 berserk attack. Well, it still
there might be one turn in it. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think this is just like I don't see a single draw from Applechips that can save this because he doesn't even have enough power for Merchant. Oh, he does. He has enough power for Merchant into Shrine because of the discount, but he doesn't have a sack outlet.
No, I think this is still lethal. I think you have to block the 5/2. Because right now, this is 14 hitting right now. You can gain 2 from the hens, go to 2, but then the merchant gets to attack again.
Oh, right. Yeah, the berserk.
Oh, no, it's double blocked. Okay, so double block, so it won't get to attack turn. So if the blocks are like this, Applechips will go to 16, go to 2, and then kill the merchant so it doesn't get a good attack. So good double block there by Applechips so that the 3/4 doesn't get to attack again. I believe Applechips will live at 2, if my math is right.
Yeah.
Okay, now
He
can
did actually get the merchant.
did get merchant. Now can Shrine. I don't think
He can
Applechips
get
can
shrine,
sack
but he
though.
doesn't. Yeah,
He can't
he
sack
doesn't have
and
a stack out
Shrine.
there.
Yeah.
I think if he leaves up all these blockers, he does get one more turn though.
Yeah, I guess with Devour though, GHP might be able to find more, but you're right, theoretically.
Yeah, and the stranger itself draws cards as well, of course.
Yep.
But I think that's his only out.
Try to get Shrine set up and try to live for next turn.
I think so, and then display next turn as the sack.
Yeah.
Because Smuggler gets you another unit as well off of the Mother of Skies.
Right, that's true. It gets you a bonus blocker. Yeah, okay, I like that play. Smuggler for Shrine. Could also blow up the Shrine with Display of Menace. But I think the damage might already be done.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the only way out is to get your own Shrine.
He's going for it.
Yeah, gonna
Okay.
Okay. Now you
I mean,
could
this
still
build-
do the same thing. You could go get Shrine and then just try to draw another sack outlet.
Does
Gonna draw
look
Edge
like
of Uprising. When you deal damage to an enemy, draw a card, discard. It costs 1 less for each of units with 1 attack or less while it's in your hand. So it's a 2-cost 6/6 weapon. Relic weapon.
Yeah, I guess with the same logic applying, that if he just leaves up all these blockers, he's not dead yet. Yeah, that does put him in a great position to do this.
All right.
So you can get rid of whatever he wants now.
Get rid of whatever he wants and gets sort of a pseudo health bump off of that.
Oh, but the display kills the weapon.
Still
Yeah,
alive,
okay.
though.
I'm actually very amused here. If Notorious GHP was on Seer, Applechips would have been dead.
That's true. That's true. That's Seer, yeah. I'm not sure that's exactly the reason Applechips put it in, but yeah, if your opponent's sitting at 3 is one good reason.
But even just with that attack, with the Edge of Uprising,
Yep.
just series. Oh no, it's
Okay.
Kato time.
Kato's gonna get a big boy 8/8. I mean, that's fine though. I mean, Applechips can chump that forever. It's really, at this point, it's no different than like a 3/3, right? You just need another unit out there. Ooh, Crafty's good here. Can get a flying 3/3. We're gonna get a second 8/8. I don't know if that's better. Well, I guess Applechips has a lot of flyers, so that's fine.
I mean, those 8/8s are now what breaks the board stall that was going on.
True. GHP has some good draws. Still has Devour, has another Display of Menace, now has a Crafty, whereas Applechips just drawing dead here. Getting another painting. Applechips Talk Deaths has not been good this game. Not that you can.
I think Applechips might even be dead on board right now.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, because you block 2 8/8s. You block the 5/4. You block all of the 3 power things and
Like
1 power
things, so
thing.
five things are getting through. Yeah, 5 things are getting
Oh
through.
yeah, he's dead on
regardless,
board
so.
because he has a Display of Menace as well.
3 things, yeah.
Wow.
Display of Menace will do it. I'm sorry, three units will get through, so 1, 2, 3 damage plus a Display of Menace. So it might actually be exactly lethal.
I think it is, yeah.
8 blockers. That'll block the 8 attackers with the most power. That'll leave the 3 smallest things be 1, 1, 1, and then Display of Menace will take out the rest. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the series is going to be tied up. Nice.
What did we say before about this deck? It's very powerful, but you got to be you got to really know what you're doing, and these players definitely know what they're doing. Two of the best players in the game right now, but
For
oof.
sure, yeah. I don't know. I think it was risky not because the life total was so low. I can see why Applechips went for the Edge of Uprising play. I think stabilizing your life total in that situation might also have been a plan to go to.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's tough because I do kind of like taking out the shrine though. Also because there's like you might be able to stabilize a little bit, but GHP is still going to be the one on with kind of the first attack. And so if they're
Yeah.
ever able to just take out one of your units or go a little bit wider, their shrine's going to trump your shrine. So I think Applechips has a good idea of like, well, I'm going to take out their shrine so that if I ever get to play mine, yours is gone and I can trump you with that. That's probably the logic there. But yeah, super close match there. Super close. Now it's 1-1. So Applechips won the first one. GHP won the second one. So they're going to a critical game 3. Imagine a lot of our backup matches are probably finished by now.
Yeah, this one's going the long way.
Yeah, we've only got one other match going. So your winners in round 3 are Pay to Win, Aroma Nova, IP Longno, Joltaires, TCG Cthulhu, Roshi, Chicken Arise, Aqua, A Rank 13, and Reason. Right, but our players are ready. So let's head down for the rubber match here between GHP and Applechips. All right, tied at 1 game apiece. I like this hand for GHP.
Yeah.
1-drop
Comes
Hen,
out of the gate
Defile.
pretty strong.
Defile might not be the best card in this matchup, but
I mean, I don't mind being able to cleanly take out basically their entire deck, whichever threat comes out first.
true. I'm just wondering how useful a 1-for-1 removal spell is just with what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, you can taking out a Whispering Wind or a Carver to try to prevent them from getting off early can definitely slow your opponent down.
I think those are the only two things I would be looking at trying to grab, yeah.
Whispering Wind's a great hit off of Hen there.
I think that puts GHP in a pretty favorable spot here if he draws any 3-drop unit.
Now, Applechips does have a good hand as well. I've got a Trove, a No End to Hold 'em, 2 copies of Grenahen, and a Smuggler in hand. So settle in. This might be another one where the players are going to go back and forth. I guess the one difference here is GHP has that Whispering Wind coming down next turn, and Applechips not only does not, but also does not have an answer for it at this point.
Yeah, GHP does need to draw something to make the Whispering Wind like active, so to speak.
Right,
that Carver actually is pretty key for Applechips because that starts off his Trove chain.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you actually play out the Trove here.
You want to wait until you
I don't know
can
how
use it in the
scared he
same
is.
turn. Yeah.
I don't know how scared he is of like a display of Menace. I'm not sure if you do actually want to use it in the same turn. For if you like hit crawls off of anything.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if you hit crawls, you can't. Don't have any power left to do it. All right, gonna go with the Smuggler instead, and you're gonna grab Open Contract. But
yeah, unfortunately, no 3-cost units for GHP to like get a free unit off of the Whispering Wind.
Just gonna have to pitch the Kato, but it's not the greatest, but still value there. I'm gonna play out that second Whispering Wind. Keep up this Defile, as you mentioned, is a fast spell as well. All right, gonna sack the Smuggler to the Carver, and is gonna draw a Kato down to 1 cost.
Might just be like just some more setup from Applechips playing out Kato and a Grenahen potentially.
Yeah, Notably, Applechips missing power here. Does not have a fourth power to play, but with that said, can deploy their entire hand.
I guess yeah, he doesn't mind deploying the Carver here either because he can just sack the Cater whenever to create another way to start his Trove chain.
True. And then going to fire off that open contract, take care of one of the Whispering Winds. That's going to shrink the cost of the units. This Carver is a 0.
Yeah, this makes Kato probably one of the more important units right now in GHP's deck, being, I think, now the only way to start the chain.
Here comes the attack now with a 3-cost unit to discard. That's going to be able to hit that Krull and get that Smuggler essentially for free. You need to pay 4 life for it instead of having to play any power. I wonder if we see Shrine at this point. Got to be an interesting risk analysis too, knowing in the mirror that your opponent's packing a full set of Display of Menace, how aggressive you are with with getting your Trove.
Yeah, sure. Oh, Null Blade, of course.
Shrine,
yep.
I'm sorry. Yep, Null Blade, that'll be pretty good.
Wait, so Applechips isn't running the Null Blade, right? I'm pretty sure the Edge of Uprising is in that slot of his market.
So, I'll check the list just to be sure. Correct. Replace the Null Blade with Edge of Uprising.
So I
believe the rest of the market's the same.
This basically has turned off any Krull that Applechips finds at the moment.
At the moment, yeah, it does. Until Applechips is able to deal with that, it shuts off any Krull. Now that doesn't really stop the Kato, which isn't super relevant, but it doesn't stop the count of units. So Kato still sees them all, even though they're small, negative small.
I believe Applechips might try and like set off the Trove chain somehow to find Display of Menace to deal with the Null Blade.
Well, they won't have to anymore. Well, maybe. I guess after the Kato, yeah. I was going to say, if they don't block here, you could potentially attack back, but obviously we can see that GHP is going to play out another unit.
Wait, you can actually start the Trove chain here. Oh, wait, I was completely not thinking when I said Kato would be the only way to start the Trove. Obviously, all the 2-drops have been turned into 1-drops.
Mm-hmm. That open contract.
Yeah. It does mean, however, you can't go to 3 anymore in the chain.
Correct. Applechips just going to jump block a Grenahan. I assume that just means that Applechips wants that Kato to die. Because otherwise there's not really any value in jump blocking a Grenahan.
But why didn't he then just take out the Smuggler? Oh, wait, the Smuggler was attacking, right?
Yep, could have. But Smuggler also has Decay, right?
But it doesn't matter because of the Null Blade.
Because the Null Blade, yeah. Ooh, hitting that Krull. Gonna do 3 damage, but everything is shrunk thanks to that Null Blade, so not gonna do it there.
Yeah, this is pretty rough.
And then gonna get that Kato, gonna start that train. Well, the Seer can take out the Null Blade.
Seer actually coming up clutch here.
Okay. There you go, Ilya. You saw it right there. You're asking in chat. Seer taking out the Null Blade. That actually, I was joking before about going to face, but yeah, if the mirror match is playing a bunch of Null Blades, then yeah, packing Seer could be a good reason to do that.
That is, yeah. Okay, he's pleasantly surprised there.
Yep. So Null Blade down for Applechips.
I'm not sure if this is enough, but I guess Applechips
power is what they need.
Yeah.
Start deploying 2 spells.
Oh, there's the display. I think I think the only ways out Applechips has is if he can start setting up and like get to his shrine.
Yeah, but can't
But
get
this
it.
bit of
You're
Menace
already
shuts that down.
facing, yeah, already facing down lethal. Not enough power to do that really effectively, and then display of menace is going to stop that, of course, as well. GHP hasn't even used any power yet this turn, so now as a 1-cost crafty they can play. Second copy
And
of
there's the
display of
second display.
menace. Oof.
Yeah, so you can even just use one to
Yeah,
clear out.
just take care of the Trove. Yeah, I don't think Applechips
Yeah.
has any outs here. 3 power, facing down lethal. Even if you could get Shrine, you can't really deploy it or anything.
I think this looks pretty much like a 2-1 for GHP here.
Sellsword can't even chump block. Sad Sellsword can't even chump block
Oh
for a
wow,
turn.
yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Applechips just scoops it up after a long think here.
Yeah, I think you called it. Applechips is going to make sure that they have every out covered. Make sure there's no hidden out that they can do. Unfortunately, with 3 power, there's really not a lot of options.
Yeah, in this case, the Grenahen being such a value engine and grabbing those playables out of your deck is actually kind of detrimental because you would have loved to like be able to just draw power here.
Yeah, gonna attack in, but that's gonna be it. Applechips with no answer here. Can jump and gain 1, but that's not gonna be enough. GHP is just gonna be able to win this here. Taking that mirror match between the 2 O's. 2 good players, 2 O's on the mirror.
Wait, did Applechips have a fast spell?
I was
don't
just
see.
wondering that. They
Yeah.
don't. They don't. I don't know what that pause was.
It's
Alrighty,
probably
well,
just Applechips didn't lock in his blocks.
yeah, potentially. All right, well, congratulations to GHP for taking that one. They're going to go up to 3-0 with a big win over Applechips. So congratulations, and we are going to go to a short